aggressive, like, landing impact if it hovers. You'd think its landing impact would be not terrible, because it doesn't actually come in contact with the ground.
Mission objectives completed.
Hope I just be better at the fucking game. Take me away, sweet escape. Maybe they fix it in the next game. Anything?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Unread. You're too small. That means I have to do it in this game. Just farewell, my lover. What happens if you run out of fuel in
Fuel reserves at
space?
50%.
Like, what happens if you are just like oodling about and then you just don't have any more fuel? What happens? What happened? Helium is your rich planet. Not my resources. Ragas. Come here. Here one day. I really don't wanna tootle about 100%ing each solar system. That does not sound like how I'd like to spend a lot of my time.
Probe launched.
What kind of stuff? Squirrel? If you don't mind imparting your wealth of knowledge on me.
Probe away.
Specifically for ship upgrades. Yeah, but that doesn't add to the story. That's just like funky little completionism.
Probe launched.
Like, I do like that, but from like a streaming perspective, I think watching me tootle about the galaxy probing planets is not high on many people's list of do's.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Yeah, I have noticed that Ezo is a bit of a... That's where
Probe away.
best.
Launching probe.
No, but then I still get the numbers that are like, you have not 100%ed this area. And I'm like, oh.
Probe away. Probe away.
We do like ship upgrades.
Probe away.
If I was playing this off stream, like on my own, I would 100% be tootling about until I found everything to like completion. That's just me as a person.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Or, hi Pearl! Welcome on in, how's it going? No, you haven't missed it.
Launching probe.
I'll be live until like 4:35 PST? I don't know what time it is actually. What time is it? We got some time. You have not missed anything. Also, if y'all have not followed Pearl yet, ads are incoming! If you guys have not followed Pearl yet, please do. Pearl is an icon, legend, incredibly talented human person who is just like the nicest human being on this planet. Words. Have a frickin' shout out. Again, if you are not following Pearl, please do. Pearl is just like so incredible. Kind, generous, lovely, beautiful, friendly. The absolute queen of just chatting streams. You're the one who put it in your welcome video when receiving raids. Is there another Ezo-rich planet? Ridiculous. Firewalker. There's another one? Jesus. We're gonna go help Kasumi. Not a just chatting streamer? Really? Really? I could have sworn it was just like the greatest just chatting streamer you will ever find on Twitch. No, I know you play games. You're a fabulous variety streamer who's been playing plenty of... There it is. Marvel Rivals lately? I think there's been a lot of Marvel Rivals. A wee bit of Dragon Age. I don't want anything. I can only bring Kasumi. Okay. Purchase rank. Oh, purchase, like that. Recharge. It's like an extra 100 damage. No. I want you to do it over and over again. Let's fucking go.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
Solomon.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover.
You run a
Solomon.
small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Dang, she's good.
What kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so
Rich,
much for sitting through the ads. If you're
willing
still
to
here, I
crack
really
open a man's
appreciate it.
skull
Love
to
you.
get at the neural implants inside.
Ah! We're doing Kasumi's thing. We're going to a party.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think?
Yes.
You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
No.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the
Can you
details.
imagine?
You have
Me
been waiting patiently.
wearing clothes?
Our
Never.
friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends.
Ooh.
A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself.
Cheaters and mass murderers? I like this party. Let's fucking
Our
go.
tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm.
I want
Once
my
inside,
sniper.
we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom.
My
Then,
sniper.
we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
This isn't just another heist.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories.
Hi, Medusa. Oh my goodness, how
But
are
the secret he
you?
discovered is dangerous.
Good.
I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
There we go. Another icon legend. Ugh. If you are not following them, again, please do. Iconic legend Medusa does stuff, playing Just Chatting. Medusa's our Just Chatting streamer. The Mass Effect Dusty's pretty freaking good.
What's in the
This
gray
game is
box
great.
that means it's worth
Also,
all this
she
trouble?
is my girlfriend.
The gray box holds KG's memories.
I'm not straight,
Everything from all
but
the codes
Kasumi
and
is
plans he stole to
literal
all the
perfection.
time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
Yes, because Kasumi goes invisible, stabs people, and goes hee 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 as she runs away, and I can't not be overjoyed at the ridiculous giggle
This is our
as
stuff.
she murders people. So Samara is my Dami mommy, who I see on the regular to just be
Mr.
like,
Gunn.
tie me up against the wall or something.
Just one
Kasumi
moment,
is
sir.
my girlfriend.
There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Solomon Gunn.
Solomon Gunn. A pleasure.
I fully believe in your
Sir,
ability
the scanners
to
aren't
embody
picking
and
anything
become
up.
Samara.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble.
No,
You.
not at all.
You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No! So we have a problem?
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
What the fuck?
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Why did he do
Any
that?
idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
I mean, if you're down to spend like hours cleaning, I know of multiple ways to get you very, very blue. And then we just need to custom make that headpiece. Yeah. What's the plan?
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking.
Ew.
I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
I don't want to talk to people.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong.
No, so if you're doing body paint, especially if you want it to last, if you're down to just be covered in literal glue, Pax Paint is very good and easy to use because it's a combination of like a Pros-Aid glue formula and acrylic paint. So it goes on and it stays there for ever. But that does mean getting it off is a lot more of a pain, but it does come off with like oil solvents. And it lasts really well. That's what they use in like movies a lot of the time when they're doing like the aliens and everything, because they want it to last and they don't want to be continuously doing touch-ups. You could also just go for like an airbrushed blue body paint with, again, probably acrylics, but that will rub off, especially in like the armpits and like the thighs if they're visible. But like it would work just fine on most of the rest of the body, like if you're wearing clothes and everything, and then you just do a little bit of like hands and like neck and face and everything. The airbrush acrylic would be great, but if you're doing Hanari's from Dragon Age. If you're doing like the headpiece, I feel like the best thing to make that out of would be a foam latex, because it's squishy, it's not heavy, it'll like look right. I think silicone or gelatin would be too heavy and not sit terribly well, so I'd definitely do the headpiece out of foam latex if you were being fancy about it. And you would definitely need to use Pax paint on that, because you need to like seal the foam latex so that it doesn't absorb everything. So if you just spray it straight acrylic on it, it's going to absorb into the foam latex. So you'd use a Pax paint on the foam latex to both paint it and seal it. And then once it's just like all one base level, you can just airbrush the acrylic to get the highlights and shadows. And then, yeah. Okay, back to the game.
How did you ever contain that situation on the Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure.
I may have went to school for film and television makeup, but I failed to break into the industry and actually put that degree to any kind of use. So now I just know things and have no use for this knowledge.
I hear he's dead. Or gone or something. Good riddance, I say.
I read somebody's journal. That's great.
Huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Okay. Like, I should probably read that.
I hear Mr. Hawk's
Yeah, you could probably get, like...
Wow, who's his architect? This is a very...
Warbla's more of, like, the cosplay stuff, which we didn't really touch on while I was in school, so unfortunately I do not personally know how to use Warbla, but I can figure it out pretty quick. I believe it's just, like, a heat. Like, you'd want to get, like... The same. Warbla is on the list of things that I want to be able to do easily.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
Whoop, I didn't talk to people. Yeah, so basically it's like very firm, and then you heat it up, and then it's like malleable and everything.
Protected voice lock, kinetic barrier.
It doesn't look
DNA
too
scanner.
Complex.
Looks like an EX700 series.
But like I do say that,
everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
and like I'm going to pick it up for the first time, and I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to try to use it, and it's not going to go any of the way that I want
We'll
it
need to
to.
get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters.
Oh no, did
And the
ME3
barrier?
do a
Cut
co-op
the power.
PvE thing as
Never
well?
fails. If we can find it.
Dragon Age Inquisition tried to do that. I know, Kasumi's perfection lonely.
Let's get to it.
She giggles. She giggles when she kills people.
Don't touch that. Without Hawk's DNA, you'll set off every alarm in the building.
Kasumi's not a Quarian. Tali's the Quarian. Is Medusa talking about Tali? I think Kasumi's just a human. Think. Cannot confirm, I just think.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Oh, Kasumi, yeah, Kasumi does look a little bit like Tali.
Never mind then.
Enjoy the party.
Yo.
Rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
Yeah, no, it's very much the like cloth-like material with the big hood going over. Quarians just have the like
All you
math.
need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Chet. Whenever you're ready.
I don't know how to be charming. Oh, she's so fucking hot. Jesus Christ.
Mr.
Love
Gunn,
her.
I hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
Understandable. Expecting trouble?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians
That's
at bay.
fun.
People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile.
Love?
They
Who's
only
out
have
here
to
looking
worry
for
about
love?
simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the
he's
galaxy's
crazy.
gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Oh, he crazy. Oh, I just met Edie in this
I
game.
said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Well, that was easy.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password, we can get past the voice scanner.
Aww. Oh. Now we have to get into the room. I have not played ME3 yet, this is true. So I'm going to run on the assumption that I still have Edie in my ship, and we are going to leave it there. And what about their dresses? Oh, these ones are like green.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people he's invited, though.
That's cute. I love these like low cut backs. One of my favorite outfits, it was one of the James Bond movies, and the Bond girl they were on a train, and she walks in with her frickin' ass almost out. One, two, three, do 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 do. Oh!
Down you go.
Thanks, Katsumi. Yeah, I really want them to give us the option to play non-human. Because I wanted that in Andromeda, and they didn't give it to us, and I was like... Hey, yo, what the fuck? So, yeah, I really hope we get that in ME5. Especially since it's back in the Milky Way. Kinda... Lonely, this is BioWare we're talking about.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just
Bedroom door.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
No, people hated Andromeda. I have never played Mass Effect before.
Found a sample?
So
A credit shit.
one
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this.
Okay, we're gonna pause so that I don't get distracted by talking. I had never played a Mass Effect game before, so I picked up Andromeda because I like BioWare and I really like Dragon Age. I thought it was generally fine. I think the gameplay of the game was good. Like, I thought it was a good way to continue the like combat and general gameplay as the games were coming out, because it felt more reactive and engaging than Dragon Age Inquisition did. Like, it had great movement options compared to Dragon Age. I loved the skill building system. Like, in this game, this is your skill tree. This right here is your skill tree. It's not very customizable. You kind of get your set skills that you diddly-diddled with, and you're like, okay, great. Andromeda had a much bigger skill tree available to use, where you could like really go in and customize your character, and you weren't tied to simply biotics, engineer, or guns. You could kind of mix and match and pick the passives and abilities that you wanted from each one, so you could have like a really fun build going on. And that's... Oh, well, okay, so the companions weren't the worst. There was this lesbian Turian who I fucking adored, and a badass Asari. Everybody else was kind of forgettable. The gay romance was atrocious. Your options were the ship's engineer, who you could not take with you anywhere, or some random crime boss on a planet that you had for 2 missions and then you never talked to again. Those were your gay romances. So that wasn't great. The companions were fine. The general story Yeah, I know Dorian. I've played all of the Dragon Age games. I'm a Dragon Age bitch. Pearl's the Mass Effect fan. I'm a Dragon Age bitch. I've played all of them once all the way through, and I have started multiple times, but I'm really bad at finishing games that I've already beaten. The general story in Andromeda felt a little too similar to what they had just done with Inquisition, so it felt like they kind of copy-pasted Inquisition to Andromeda, and then they were like, okay, but let's make it space. They took you to a brand new galaxy and gave you one new alien race. A single new alien race in a brand new galaxy. Whereas in the Milky Way, you have, like, so many. I'm still trying to figure out all of the alien races in the Milky Way. And then they gave you one new one. And I was like, the fuck? One of the companions was of the new race, and this is a side issue. Their entire culture they're all demisexual. They don't see gender. They're just like, you love who you love, and that's great. When the game came out, he was for female romance only. You could not romance Jarl? I don't remember his name. If you were a male, even though he specifically tells you that his race doesn't really have a concept of gender when it comes to romance. They're just like, you find someone, you like them, you do the things, and then that is your mate. And you're like, cool. And then you hit on him as a guy, and he's like, no thank you. And you're like, the fucking excuse me? Yeah. General story felt really weak, writing felt kind of weak, gameplay was good, skill tree was good, companions were fine.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. No DNA, but looks like Hawk's been trying to crack Cage's
They did
brain
fix
virus.
it, but I will hold it against
Looks
them
like
because
he's
they
missing
released the
something.
game like
He
that.
hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
No hair, no skin.
No,
tags.
they did
The
fix
house
it, but it took
must
them
be
months of most of their player base being like, this literally doesn't make sense.
Time to wake up.
Damn.
You can't be in here.
Oh, why did I hit the alarm clock?
Here they come.
Taking cover.
Die, bitch! Oh, did you kill the other one? Oh my god, you're such a hero. Yeah, no, if you can pick it up on sale, 100% pick it up on sale. It's,
Holographic
like,
interface.
well made
We'll
for
find a sample here.
a game, but if you're like, I want to... Like, I'm discovering how great the Mass Effect trilogy story is.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this.
Andromeda has
We can get some
nothing
skin cells from
on the
dust.
story of at least two. Like, so far 2 has had a
We should
great
find another sample.
story and storytelling. But yeah, if you can find Andromeda on sale, it's fine. It's great. It's good enough for what it is. But yeah. Oh, so many of my quests I couldn't finish because they were bugged. Like, I couldn't finish, like, half of my companion quests when the game came out because they got bugged, and I was like... Yeah. Ah! I don't want to be here. Was the saliva really the, Wait, can I go out that door? I can't go out that door. Yeah. Anywho, those are my opinions on Andromeda. I know most Emmy, like, longtime Mass Effect fans had a... description for her. Most Mass Effect fans have a much stronger opinion than I do. But, like, I have a very strong opinion on Dragon Age the Veilguard. And I'm assuming most Dragon Age people, like...
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Here we go. The non-Dragon Age girlies probably don't have quite as much of an opinion on it as I do. I took a wrong turn. Oh, did I kill? I killed him. Oops, I killed the guard. Oh god, I got the rock. Not the rock. There we go. Ooh.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Was I supposed to find that first?
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
We need the password. Let's look for a security console we can hack for info.
Oh. Well then. I thought... Oh, do I need the password to make him say it? Oh?
One sec.
Asumi, you're visible.
That should take care of the barrier.
Girl. Talk to you again.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go. Ready when you are.